Hello guys, and welcome to another video with me, Simon Phillips. Today I would like to share with you another short story I've written. It is called it actually has two names. Me trying to rush to get it out there onto Amazon, onto Kindle basically. So first off, the actual original name is written as The Red Titan, and it's part of a series called the Harbinger Protocol, as you can see there. It's written by me, Simon Phillips. And it also has another name. It's called the oh my god, where is it? Ash in Transit. And I rushed the story. I didn't. The story is written correctly. It's not a rushed out story. The publication was rushed, so I published it under a different name by mistake, and. I don't really want to say it, but I already paid for a cover, and I've already designed. It's already out there as under a different name, but it has two names. But this one here is written as the Red Titan, and the one on Kindle is actually called Ash in Transit. But they're both the same story, and they both have the same meaning. So First off, the Red Titan is a name of a freighter of our book one is based on, and I'll give you an idea about the story first, and then about the series. I can only give you so much, because if I give away too much, I'm giving away the plot of the story and the plot of the series, and I don't really want to do that, because I want you guys to work it out by yourself and enjoy the stories. So again, as I said, this is a short story called the Ash in Transit is the Kindle name, and my bodge job on a cover that I got is called The Red Titan, and it's part of a wider series called the Harbinger Protocol. And the first story takes place on a freighter. We have our main character called Soren, and he is a kind of like a security logistics officer on a freighter. His job is to make sure that the freight that they're transporting is under regulation and is secured on the freighter. And we're based in a world, in a time where humanity is out in the stars, well out in the stars, well out there, and there are, they've colonized so many planets and that, where the umbrella of humanity is not under one rule under Earth. It's been separated. I'm giving the serious information here. It's separated into basically how the world is now. We have countries, kingdoms, dictatorships, democracies, and that's basically spread out in the stars. Every influence, every cluster of colonies are under one rule, for example, like that. But Earth, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to give you the series first, and I give you the story. So I'm going to switch it around. So Earth acts as kind of like a peacekeeping. Sorry about that. Earth acts as kind of a peacekeeping authority in this universe. They have bases in other clusters of colony. Areas, and they act like a kind of a peacekeeping force, but they also control. They also have their fingers deep inside in politics and stuff like that. So even though they're a small, the founding world, as you would say, even though they're a small founding world and only have their small little government, small cluster of colonies around the solar system area and what goes out there, they have their hands and they have their political workings in the entire universe of humanity. And this story is basically takes place where what happens if a rogue, how can I say? I don't want to give too much of the plot away. What happens if a rogue weapon is released on humanity and it starts basically wiping humanity out? Okay, that's all I can say without giving too much of the plot away. So that's the series, and it will progress. And so I'm going to go back to the actual book itself. So back to the Red Titan, the Ash in Transit, which is released now. So we have a main character, which I've already said. He's called Soren, and he is a logistics officer, security officer on a freighter. And as you can see by the cover, there is an abandoned cargo in space that they find, and it will basically flip the entire universe upside down. That's the best I can say without giving away too much of the story. So if you're interested in giving it a read, please do so. And as I said before, the Ash in Transit, the Red Titan, is available to be read by on Kindle, or EPUB, whatever platform you prefer. Too many glares in that. I apologise about that. Too much reflection. You can see my my office there. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and bye for now.